Yes. We in here early.
Football Power Hour.
Big shout out to you for being here. My name is Botswana Puppy. This is the Football Power Hour. You know, I I was mid sleep, woke up, started reading about Amorim, and I was like, you know what? I might as well just go live and learn together with the tacticals because I'm blessed to have a family of people that really know football. And this is one of those where we sit down and discover together who Manchester United's next manager potentially is going to be. And yeah, it starts from really just like digging out info and researching and learning what he's all about, what he stands for, what kind of football can we expect. So I want to just preface this show with that and say, I if you're new to this community, I'm not one of those tacticals or one of those football perverts. I'm just a curious fan of football and I love to learn. I love to find out new things. So today's show is about finding out about Amorim. And I don't think it's going to end here. This is only the beginning, part one, as I entitled the show. And the other thing is, another curious question that crept up my mind was, well, what if Eric Ten Hag decides to go manage somewhere quickly? And well, he has to get a job offer first. And then, he lifts a Champions League trophy before Manchester United. Just what if?
Football Power Hour. Just winning it again for Manchester United.
Hey yo. Thank you to everybody that is here. I see my man Yale in the building says there's an early power hour. It certainly is. It certainly is. Big up to AJ saying, yo, early morning settings, early morning, man. I had this thought, AJ, just what if say, I don't know. The conversation yesterday sort of, I guess, sparked these wheels turning. Everybody that is familiar, they know that I really wanted the Eric Ten Hag project to work. I stood by him on his last days, and I will not be ashamed of it. I look at it as loyalty. I look at it as wanting longevity, wanting stability, but everybody has a right to their opinion, and I respect that. And I actually love that variety of opinion because at the end of the day, we're all entitled to what we think and what we believe, right? And our opinions. So I, I just thought this. Well, what if, say, Eric Ten Hag finds a job in Turkey? Let's just say Fenerbahce, because we know that Jose Mourinho was not going to be there longer than 2 years. And Fenerbahce, matter of fact, let's leave Fenerbahce alone. Let's say Dortmund. I actually see Eric Ten Hag more at Dortmund. His football could possibly thrive in a German league, in Bundesliga, and he goes to Dortmund, gets Dortmund over the line, gets them to the Champions League final, and lifts a trophy. How are we going to feel now? Oh my God! Just a curious thought that I just wanted to just share and get out the picture, get it out the way and say, big up to you, Lil Yo-Yo. Shout out to you, say, LOL, why are you awake? Amorim has kept me awake, fam. I am too curious and too nervous and also excited. And I'm like, what is going on? Because now is the time to back the new manager. You know what I'm saying? So we need to learn about him. Obviously, it's not been confirmed yet, but it's rumored. All roads are pointing towards Amorim. So it starts first by learning his name. Okay? For some reason, in yesterday's discussion, my mind just like or rather maybe my dyslexia kicked in and I called him Miguel Amorim. And that's because like Almiron, somehow they reside somewhere in the same sort of like file in my mind, right? Then I was like, no, 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 that's not it. So Amorim is actually um his first name is Ruben Amorim. If you're curious about his manager profile, it's time we get to the bottom of it. It's time we learn about him. So we obviously know right now that he's currently the Sporting Lisbon manager. And he is very young. He's actually what, 39 years of age. And not only that, the guy started managing in 2018, 2019. And if you remember properly, we got into lockdowns around 2019. So this guy had really, 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 like, the number of matches he's managed. I can pull it up for you as 227 plus 13. If my math is mathing, that's what, 240? Yeah. Yeah, plus four, 244. So he started at Casa Pia, which is a Portuguese team. They somehow just gave him that job, and he was an assistant manager of anything like many other coaches. They start with like being an assistant manager and then working their way up. Shout out to Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy. If you guys think Ruud van Nistelrooy just wants to be interim, you're in for a rude awakening. Oh my God! I honestly think that guy wants the job. Like, I saw his profile yesterday, and no crazy message about goodbye, Ten Hag. It was such a pleasure learning from you. He literally just said, let's get to work. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I gotta show you this real quick before we continue on the Amorim deep dive. This does not look like somebody who's missing his previous co-worker. Like, this guy just literally said, let's get to work. He got the pencil out ready. When did Ruud really know that Eric Ten Hag is gonna go? Did he find out with all of us? That's the question that creeps up my mind. I want to ask. I'm like, this guy with the pencil here, 18 hours ago, said, let's get to work. Let's see here. Did he post anything about nothing about Ten Hag? He just retweeted. Did he retweet? Ruben Amorim wants to join Manchester United with immediate effect. Like, wait. This guy's assistant manager and journalist. This is wait. Oh, okay. Not Ruud van Nistelrooy, just a fan of Man United. So let's go to the actual Ruud van Nistelrooy profile. The blue tick got me. The blue tick got me. I think this is the official Ruud van Nistelrooy one. Let's see. Right? It's not Ruud van Nistelrooy. It's just a fan of Man United who nearly bamboozled me. Hold on. Where is Ruud's actual? I think it's this one. Yeah. It's this one. We are Man United. We're never going to stop. All right. We like that. That's October 25th. Great team performance. Okay. All right. This is more like it. Okay. Oh, man. That fan account nearly make me drink the Kool-Aid, But the question still stands. When did Ruud van Nistelrooy find out? Was it with all of us, or did he know prior? This is one of them things. Radek is laughing. He's like, yo, you nearly drank the Kool-Aid. Yo. It's funny. Yo is saying, if that hypothetical happens, then good for him. Kanye shrug. All right, yo. Yeah, if Ten Hag wins a Champions League trophy before Man United, good for him. I see. No hard feelings. It's just more like, all right, go do you, go win somewhere else, because you couldn't do it really at my club. I care more for my club than for any manager, says Yale. Coming to United is not easy work. When you fall out with your players, play injured players, and then finish bad in the league, you do get the sack. 100%, 100%. Big up to Ramek, by the way, in the building. Yo, I nearly fell for it. It had the blue tick, you know. It had the blue tick. All right, let's get back to our regular programming. Let's go to the profile of Mr. Amorim. This one is not a fan account. This is from Transfer Market for sure. So do not worry about this. As I was saying, this is him right here, his managerial profile. He went to from Casapia to Braha B, and then the first team for Braha, and then from there went to Sporting. All right. So points per match 2.27. It's looking good. It's looking up. It's looking fantastic. But his experience is very, very limited. Now, this doesn't mean that he can't be successful. It's just one of those things that we have to take into consideration. Now, the other thing is his history as a player. The guy was playing in 2017. Matter of fact, I have something else to show you. This is a picture of our current Man United player who has played versus Ruben Amorim. Can anybody guess? Yale, can you guess? You're a tactical. Yale, can you guess which player has played, current Manchester United player, has played versus Amorim on the pitch as a player? I'll wait, because I have it right here, but I don't want to share it just yet. I want to see if Ramek, anybody. AJ got it. Yes.
Oh my God.
You didn't know? Now you know. Christian Eriksen has been on the pitch. Box went with Pogba.
Get out right here, man.
Oh, yeah, no. It is Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen has had a duel. Look at that. It actually looks like Ruben Amorim was cooking him here, because Eriksen looks like he's losing out on this duel. But it's crazy, right? To think about it. Like, this guy retired only in 2017 after playing for Benfica. And there he is about to manage Christian Eriksen. Sometimes life changes so quickly, you just don't notice it. Now, he also, as we said, after retiring from prior to going to Benfica, he was at Al Wakra. Now, I don't know where that team is, but it sounds like Saudi to me. It sounds like this guy's a rich man already. Look at that. He played at Al Wakra SC. Find out where Al Wakra SC is. It definitely sounds like a Saudi name to me, not to be racist or anything, but could be wrong. But yeah, Al Wakra nearly sounds like Wakanda. But he came from Benfica and went there to collect the bag, and then went back to Benfica. Prior to Benfica, Belenenses, and yeah, looks like he's Portugal through and through. Started playing in 1998. Wow. Very, 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 very young player. Honestly, young person. But yeah, that's the Qatari flag. Big up to you, Ramek. Thank you for that. I will back the new manager no matter what. Big up to you, Manchester is red. That's our job as fans, right? Manager is the same age as Ronaldo. He's a very young manager. But yeah, let's actually now get into what he actually represents, what his footballing ideas are all about, because I was curious. That's the whole reason why we're gathered here today, this early morning for me. It's like around 4 a.m. for me, you know. So we looked at there's a couple of things that I want to just bring up that intrigued me about what the tacticals say about Amorim. The main thing is he's a guy who prefers 3 at the back, which is not necessarily a crazy transformation, because we all know in build-up, you know, even under Ten Hag would sort of resort to playing 3 at the back. So this is hopefully not going to be a big drastic change. But one thing we know for sure, Manchester United players are, how do I put this politely, not the quickest of learners in our experience. There was a guy called the Godfather of Gegenpressing. He came in with his fresh ideas. He said, "All right, 4-2-2. We're playing Crystal Palace."
No, 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 no.
He quickly learned, nah, fam. 4-2-2, press them, doesn't work with these guys. He changed. Ralph Rangnick changed because it lasted about 23 minutes. And then he realized, no, I need to go back to something that these guys can actually learn and actually implement, pardon me. So at the end of the day, there has to be that moment where a new manager decides, all right, these are my ideas, this is what the team is capable of, where's the middle ground? That is precisely what you need to do as a new person. Every new manager faces this dilemma wherever they go. You can't just be like, I want to play a back two. If you don't have the tools, then you have to look at the tools and actually try and come to a compromise, right? About what you want the players to do. And that's partially one of actually Ten Hag's downfalls, that he didn't seem to really want to compromise. He wanted to just stick to his own plan, stick to the plan FC. That's who we were. All right. So, all right. The first thing that I want to bring up is that Sporting, this guy, this account EBL 2017 gave a very interesting tactical profile analysis of an Almiron that I want to share with you. So let's look at it together. An analytical thread on Amorim's Sporting team, his tactics, and how they translate to the Premier League. All right, here we go. Manchester United had some blatant identity issues under Eric Ten Hag. All right. Big up to anybody that's joining in. Shout out to the doctor in the building. Big up to Joe Blackman. But why are you live? Cause of Amorim, fam. this is where we are. Learning about Amorim is today's situation. That's why I got up in the middle of my sleep and I was reading in bed and I was like, let me why don't we just do this together? So EBL says we often tried to press, but we failed. We saw them defending a passive mid-block towards the end of Eric Ten Hag's tenure, and also mixed between playing out and kicking it long in totally different structures, which is pretty accurate, right? We saw Onana play a bunch of long balls. You're like, why is Onana doing the long ball when Eric Ten Hag says we are supposed to be building up from the back? But the truth of the matter is sometimes you actually have to do those things. Football is not like one-dimensional. It's very situational. And you see that even with, say, Manchester City. Sometimes the goals that they score. Matter of fact, remember Eric Ten Hag's first FA Cup final? Yeah, long ball from Edison, flick on by Erling Haaland. It lands on Gundogan. The rest was history. The rest was the fastest FA Cup goal scored in FA Cup history. So Amorim Sporting Lisbon have consistently played the same way over the last half a decade. I liken his style to that of Thomas Tuchel's. Ew, brother. Ew. Oh, Xavi Alonso's Leverkusen. Okay. A possession-based 3-4-3 in which the main defensive idea is to press, but can also defend deep. Now, Sporting started in a 4-2-4 from goal kicks. They achieved this with one wing back high and the other in the first line of the build-up, with the outside center back acting as a situational center back. Or they do it with both wing backs down, a center back in the 6 and a number 6 pushed on. And there's a picture there to sort of illustrate this thing where the wing backs, pretty much you can see them hugging the touchline. And it seems like it's a consistent thing in what the tacticals say, that the players in the middle, in the midfield, holding midfield position, are never really in the same line. They're sort of in a diagonal. One is slightly higher and the other one is slightly deeper. Okay, moving forward, They attack in 3-2-5 with both wingbacks in the last line of attack and the rest of the players in their natural positions. This shape is consistently seen when watching Amorim's team. Defensively, they are also quite consistent in their approach. Hold on. Is this a 3-1-6 or it's a 3-2-5? All right, all right, all right. Which is pretty much what we have been asking for. Because with Ten Hag, you'd find this guy here already joining this line of attackers right here, creating an overload and leaving us heavily exposed. So maybe the 3-2-5 is something that is there to look forward to. Look at that. Right. All right. So actually not drastically different from what Ten Hag was trying to do. It's just a little bit of a safer build up structure. So, but in defense, it's a 5-2-3 base, but that often transitions into a man-to-man press with maximum aggression. We are here for the maximum aggression. Players will often press the opposition goalkeeper whilst arcing their runs to cover the passing lanes into their vacated men. The philosophy is an aggressive one. Like that. Aggression. Okay. Look at this. The goalkeeper is involved in the build-up as well. Because who are these guys that are not pressing the you know, in the Portuguese league? Wait. What? All right. Okay. So these guys are literally just pushing up. This is an interesting picture. Hold on. Let's see. There's two pictures here to help us actually understand this. Okay, so all right, this is the man-to-man that they're explaining. Okay, because the opposition team has the ball here. And then these guys seem to just wait and see what the goalkeeper does with the ball. The moment he releases the ball, that's when the press is activated. All right, I like it. I'm into it. I am into it so far. I don't know how you feel as we're going through this. Let me know if you're actually one of those people that is like, nah, this is like, I'm skeptical. Big up to Nick in the building, says, yo, early, it's an evening show, early morning show, learning about Amorim at 3:45 a.m. Actually, right now it's 4:45 in my time now. Early settings. Shout out to you, my bro, halftime with Vegeta. Is Amorim a definite, says Joe Blackman. Well, according to the leading journalists, the big fish, the tier one, saying that it is most likely going to happen, and we're saying this just like I said at the beginning of the show. He's Manchester United's potential next manager. So it's always good to do a little. Actually, I heard Sporting is playing later. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a watch along though. That might be a little bit excessive. Let's see if the timing lines up. We will try and do a watch along and see how he does, and also see if if these ideas are actually true or it's just like people tacticals lying to us. But anyway, moving further along with what Amorim uh, as ideas could translate into it in the Premier League. EBL says, due to the demands of the last line of defense to consistently press in man-to-man fashion, it is not always possible for Sporting to effectively press like this. Sometimes the centre-backs aren't comfortable pressing between the lines or the wing-backs are pinned back. This can create an overload in between Sporting's lines or in front of that block. It makes complete sense on paper to press in man-to-man fashion with 5 in the last line because so many teams attack